So we're out today with my Browning Xbolt Eclipse in 243. This is the one in the lovely grey laminate stock. I've owned this rifle for about 4 years and it's very accurate and very comfortable to shoot. It's marketed as having the feather light trigger. I don't know where they get that from though, because it's not light at all, but it's predictable and it breaks clean and crisp. It is a single stage only trigger also. The rifle has been exceptionally reliable. It's fitted with a Wildcat sound moderator and a Hawk Sidewinder 2 scope in 6 by 24 by 56. On the back is a bare tooth cheek riser, and on the front I have an Accutag bipod. So let's see what it shoots like at 100 meters. Before I shot these groups, I had given the barrel a full clean using some copper solvent and needed to lead in the gun. So the first shot went extremely high, but the next two literally landed pretty much on top of each other. After inspecting the downrange results, I saw that the first cold bore clean bore shot had gone very high, but then the following two were literally side by side. So I knew then that I'd given the rifle enough fouling, so I decided to shoot another 3-shot group. I thought I'd spare you the misery of having to stare at my arse and just showed you the pictures this time of the target. The downrange results. So first of all was the fouling shot, which is the first cold bore clean bore. I decided to shoot another 3 to see if get it properly fouled in, which was this shot here and this shot here. Once I started to see that they were grouping, I decided to step back and then do a 3-shot group. As you can see, the wind dropped off a little bit and I got the first one here and then I put the next 2 through the same hole. But I mean, the wind is really gusting here and that's less than half an inch, so I'm happy with that all day long with a 65 grain VMAX at 100 meters. The group was actually just over half an inch, but considering it was blowing a hoolie, I'm very happy with that sort of grouping size. I mean, this rifle has had nearly 5,000 rounds down the barrel and it's still shooting way below sub MOA, so that makes me extremely happy. I bought this rifle with my own money. It was my very first centerfire rifle, with my first certificate. I've had it for 4 years and I love this rifle. I think the stock is gorgeous in this grey laminate. The butt pad is lovely and soft, even though there's no recoil on it. 243. The bolt on mine is particularly smooth. There's no graunchiness to the bolts. The Sidewinder 2 sits lovely on here. It's got a nice lightweight skinny barrel. I did put an adapter block on here so I could have a Arca rail on there so I could use my Accutag bipod, and if you haven't used one of these you really should. I was of the ilk, they're not worth the money, then I had to go on one and then I had to have my own. It took me a while to get it, but I did. The only thing really I'm not a fan of this rifle is the trigger. The trigger's a little bit but It's functional, it does what it should do, it's never once broken when it shouldn't do. These are a great idea for giving you a cheek weld. The problem is with them though, being made of neoprene, when you're out night foxing at night time and obviously the rain kicks in, being in England, you end up having a wet sleeve that goes back in your cabinet, and to take those on and off are a real pain in the neck. But when it's nice and dry, it's very comfortable to use, and it's a quick, easy solution, much cheaper than having the cheek riser fitted to a laminate stock. But all in all, I'm very happy with this rifle, and it will always be in my possession as long as I have my tickets. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.